Hi, Thomas.
Well done, boss.
Hey, good to see you.
Thank you for coming out to join us, Thomas, and congratulations. Just tell us what makes you the most proud after that performance.
Now, I think this is one of the most difficult places to go to in the Premier League. A City side that need to bounce back from last season. You can see they came with everything. And I think before our goal, I think without them dominating us, they were more on top overall in the game. But we stayed in it. We're solid, top mentality. And, there will be games like this. We also early days. I know not even if we're early days, let's say in 3 years' time, we are fantastic. It's still tough in games to come here, for example. And then after the 1-0 goal, I think actually we were more or less the better side. And I'm very impressed with how we stepped up second half. And there were some big moments where we could have killed the game off.
I was going to ask about that second half as well, because you said it's early days, but have we already seen sort of a little evolution and lessons learned after what happened in the PSG game, the way you managed that second half?
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things. I think this is also 10 days later, so it's not only the learning from that game, also the learning from that game, but I think especially the high pressure was consistently good second half, and they struggled to get out of that. And that I'm very happy with.
Thomas, can I say, sorry, that fantastic performance first and foremost, and a great result. For you coming into Spurs, it's an unusual time to come into a club because such a difficult season in the league, but they'd won a trophy. So what did you find when you walked into the room in terms of like the confidence and the mentality of the players?
I think I found actually a very strong mentality in the players. It was a group of players that's been, through a tough season, ending on a high. But I think that those tough moments have, pulled them even closer together. So great mentality in many ways. And then we had to build on that.
Yeah. Have you noticed more scrutiny? It's obviously it's a huge club, Tottenham, and there's all the eyes are on you now, and there's expectations. Have you noticed that's ramped up from your previous clubs?
I would say, of course, I'm aware of it, but I'm not on social media.
Yeah.
I very rarely.
Good choice.
Yeah, thank you.
Wise man.
I'm very, because of what you just said there.
Yeah.
I don't think it does any good to anyone, in my opinion. Secondly, I read very, very little in the media.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't give me any good. Half of it is, I can't swear, so half of it is wrong, and half of it is just, clickbait.
Yeah.
So I doesn't read too much. And I think, how can I say, I love football, but the other bit, I don't care.
Yeah, fantastic.
Thomas, you're obviously really big on set pieces, and one thing I picked up on is how aggressive you were from their goal kicks, but also the detail from your goal kicks, which actually led to both goals. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Thank you.
Is that not true?
Yeah, I think definitely big on set piece, and I agree. On our goal kick, we tried to play out, and think that was quite successful at times. But the big thing is how we press from a goal kick, and how that's also linked to the high pressure. And as you can see, we go man-man, and that's big for us, big for me.
Thomas, you're only the second manager who's come here with two different clubs in the Premier League and one away at Man City, joining Antonio Conte against Pep Guardiola. Just how proud does that make you on a personal level, that achievement?
First and foremost, Pep is, I've said it before, I think he's an unbelievable manager. He's been a manager I've been looking up to for many years, studied, followed in detail. The other manager, Conte, is also a manager I've studied for many years. So it's two of the big boys. So I'm proud of that, yeah.
And can I ask you about Richarlison today? He got an assist on top of his 2 goals last week as well. Is that position now up front for Dominic Solanke to try and get back in there? And how much do you like having that competition?
I think, again, Richie, performed well today. Top assist, presence up there, work ethic, everything was very good about it. And we need 2 good strikers. We're going to play a lot of games. And of course, Richie is now starting, so we just need to keep his shirt.
And just over a week left of the transfer window. Just over a week left of that window. Obviously, a lot of talk this week about a player who didn't arrive. But what would be the ideal for you before the end of that window? What do you want?
I think as showed today, we have a strong squad, a strong group of players that I believe a lot in. Of course, we would like to add a bit, but only if we can strengthen the squad. So yeah, we're looking to adding, hopefully succeeding. I know the club is working very hard, and I trust them.
Thomas, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done, boss.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thomas, well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the weekend.